Did Becky Lynch just retire from wrestling? We'll talk about it right next. Welcome into the We Book It podcast. This is Virgil here with you, riding solo this Monday afternoon, August 5th. This is an emergency episode. Literally, news just broke. Well, really broke last night, but hey, I wasn't getting up for y'all. I'm sorry. But today, I thought it might be apropos to look at if Becky Lynch is retiring from WWE and wrestling altogether. Now, obviously, Becky Lynch's bio came out on A&E TV last night. They showed it. Great biography, by the way, chronicling her career from the start all the way wrestling in Ireland, small crowds, and humble beginnings, bringing her all the way to NXT, and then from NXT all the way to the WWE, and then to the top of WWE to be a part and the winner of the first all-female main event in WrestleMania history. They literally built that WrestleMania around the man. The first time any woman has ever had a feat like that. Now, obviously, it should have, and could have just been her and Ronda Rousey, but they had to add Charlotte Flair on there. But yes, Becky Lynch then goes on to post on her Instagram saying, "It's been a hell of a career. Being the man for all of you was an honor. Being the mom for her is a privilege. Thanks for watching my bio on AETV." This has led to much speculation that yes, Becky Lynch is done with wrestling. We know that there was the contract negotiations. Her contract actually is up with WWE. So she is technically a free agent right now. For everybody that wants to start speculating, no, I do not see Becky Lynch going to AEW. You can forget about that right now. Could she possibly make some shots overseas, maybe New Japan, things like that, potentially? Some one-offs, but I know she's not going to AEW. She's not signing with AEW. If she does show back up in wrestling, I do suspect that it will be in a WWE ring. She is already a prolific Hall of Famer. She has had a Hall of Fame career. She has carried the women's division for the past 5 years, story after story, creating other stars. And honestly, if this is Becky's time to go, then obviously, I mean, we are happy for her. If she wants to take some time off and just be a mom, there's nothing wrong with that. They have more than enough money, I'm pretty sure. And Seth Rollins has his school, as well as he's still on the road doing his thing too. So yeah, I mean, I just think that everything is lined up where if she does want to take some time off, I think the WWE in itself is at a good place where she can go for a while and just be a mom, just be Rebecca and be a mom to her daughter and enjoy that life right now. And then potentially maybe come back later. I mean, like I said, the famous Jim Cornette saying is, "How will you miss me if I never leave?" And it's great because I mean, like I said, there were some people that started to get burnt out on Becky Lynch. Nowhere near as close as they got burnt out to Charlotte Flair, but still there were some people that got burnt out on Becky Lynch and on her on her character, her gimmick, and the man portion, and they felt it got stale a little bit. But Becky is a GOAT, as you see in my caption space right there. She's not the GOAT, but she is a GOAT in wrestling. She will go down as one of the greatest women's wrestlers of all time. Her career is unparalleled, and there are so many superstars that would trade her accolades, her accomplishments, everything that she has accomplished in this business. They traded in a heartbeat. Like I said, that WrestleMania run was great, and it all started with an accident by our clumsy current WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax, who broke her nose, punched her in the face, broke her nose, And that started a revolution. It gave us something to get excited about WrestleMania for. And Becky Lynch, to her credit, did her thing. She rode that, and they rode that man that they rode that the man gimmick all the way to the top, man. And she was a great face, and then she went from a face to a heel. And as a heel character with the man gimmick, she was great too. Still cutting fiery promos, still able to defend her title. Like I said, she put on a great hell of a match with Bianca Belair, and Bianca Belair's second WrestleMania appearance. Really, you can argue Becky Lynch was the catalyst to help Bianca Belair get over and accomplish all she has in this business. The careers that Becky Lynch has helped, I would say, are the a lot of people that are on top right now. Like I said, I mean, she had to have her run-ins with Bayley. She made Ronda Rousey. At least people kind of cheer for Ronda Rousey a little bit, and then of course turn on Ronda Rousey and hate Ronda Rousey. They already loved her more than they love Charlotte Flair. Um, like I said, and so, and you look at what she did for Bianca, I think you can look at that portion of her career the most and say that Becky Lynch really helped Bianca Belair in her career so much. She was the perfect heel for Bianca to go up against, and they made a lot of money together. They main evented some shows together, and they were great. And then they turned around and did business together again as tag team partners. Made even more money. So yeah, no, to Becky Lynch, like I said, if this is it, even if it's just this is it for a while, um, thank you. Thank you so much, Becky, for everything. Like I said, all the great memories, all the great matches. You deserve some time off. You deserve some time to be with your daughter and watch her grow up and not be on the road 24/7, running these towns. I mean, again, Seth is already doing it, so I can't imagine what it'd be like to have both parents on the road all the time. It's got to be tougher for women's wrestlers once they get pregnant and have children, to deal with all of that than the men wrestlers, So, and then there's the other side of this, that this could all just be a work. For all we know, with Rhea Ripley, her shoulder problems and stuff like that, the man's music could jump off tonight on Monday Night Raw, and she walk out or whatnot and be like, "You guys thought the man was done," or whatnot. So this all could be a work. It all could be a ruse. I mean, either way, we don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But if it is just a work, bravo, because you got me to jump on and do an emergency live show talking about, is this really the end for Becky Lynch? So yeah, no, Becky, if this was a work, good job. If not, then thank you. Thank you so much for your time, for your service, and for entertaining us. I paid good money, good tickets to see you in a lot of different arenas. And you never disappointed. Becky Lynch, when she got Becky Lynch in the ring, she never disappointed. She always put forth a good effort, a good match, whether she won or lost. So yeah, no, I'm totally happy. Hats off to Becky. Happy for her daughter. Yeah. So definitely want to tune in to Monday Night Raw tonight, everybody. You do not want to miss it. It's going to be extremely interesting to watch the fallout of Judgment Day, with Finn Balor costing Damian Priest the World Heavyweight Championship, with Dom turning on Rhea, costing her the Women's World Championship. Dom, you got some splaining to do. So we'll hear from Dom Mysterio, but I'm sure they really should just pre-record him instead of letting him go out to the crowd, because the crowd just gonna boo the hell out of him. They're gonna crap all over him for a good 2-3 hours. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, you guys do not want to miss this edition of Monday Night Raw. Obviously, then we go to Tuesday night with NXT, and then of course Wednesday night we got AEW Dynamite, and then Friday night SmackDown. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun full week of wrestling. The return of Roman Reigns, maybe to television this coming Friday. We will see, but we'll be around. So definitely want to keep on watching and keep on booking, folks. This is a Mercy episode. I am Virgil. Take it easy. Also make sure that you like, subscribe, and share the channel with whomever, ever that loves wrestling. We are on our way, a clear-cut march to 2,000 for subscribers by the end of the year on YouTube. Thank you for everybody that's watching on Twitter as well. And we're going to be expanding to TikTok and doing lives on TikTok as well. I put in the paperwork for that. So we got big things coming to the channel, to the network. We book it, boys. Stay tuned for more.